One of the main reasons Porsche does this Classic Restoration Challenge is because there's no other manufacturer in the world that is as passionate as Porsche is when it comes to their heritage.
This year was the 5th year for the Classic Restoration Challenge. We started in 2021 as an opportunity for the Porsche Centers to engage their community and return cars to the road.
For the 2025 Porsche USA Restoration Challenge, we are entering a 2002 Boxster S that I myself own as a technician and I'm restoring as well.
It's really amazing because people will always ask and say, well, how do they select the car? We keep getting surprised every year at new ways. We have Porsche Centers that their entire team, they take a vote. We have Porsche Centers who pick a car and they let their community make the decisions from there on out on what they're going to do to it, what color it's going to be. When you let the community make decisions, it changes the challenge.
We listened to what you guys said in the comments and in person. We found ourselves one heck of a project.
This year, we're going to do something that is a little bit near and dear to my heart. I was driving home late at night after work and my beautiful 1988 Porsche 911, this is where I hit a deer and it came right at the windshield.
The car was perfect for a preservation challenge. It just had all the original paint, original wheels, original interior, the original radio still in the car.
We wanted something that looks like a Matchbox car that we'd all play with. So we're like, hey, this is something we can do. And Steve was on board, let's do an RSR.
We've done restoration, we've done preservation, and this is the first year that we've done the individualization category. So we looked at ourselves, okay, if Porsche were to do a 964 RS today with modern materials, modern build, modern colors, special wishes, how would that car look?
It's like a draft, watching our teams, our Porsche Centers, pick their cars, which are their players.
Well, the challenge with this one is it's preservation and not a restoration. With a preservation, it's a car that's been used for a lot of its life and you want to keep as much of it original as possible.
When you restore a vehicle, you typically want a year and a half, sometimes 2 years. We give them less than a year.
When we got this car, it was a race car before, and previous owners would drill holes and the holes wouldn't line up, so they'd drill a couple more next to it. I think I plugged probably 200 holes in this car. That took quite a bit of time.
When we got this car, it had been sitting for over 20 years. What we had to do is kind of bring it back to life. I mean, a belt-driven car, you just don't fire up.
The motor, we had bought the case from Porsche, gotten everything back, ready to put this motor together, and there was one thing that we still needed to get. It was a set of 2.8 Molle pistons and cylinders, and there were none anywhere in the world. I talked to some people, somebody said, hey, talk to this guy, and he had 2 sets. Of course, we paid an arm and a leg for him, but we got him.
The element that also is personally rewarding is sharing what we have learned over these years with the next generation.
I can read as much as I want and go through all the engineering manuals and stuff, but like them picking out those little details about the factory and everything, like it's so cool when they bring those to me.
And I got to ride in this car with Jed here after we were done with everything mechanically. I remember looking at Jed saying, I was 7 when my dad picked this car up, but I would imagine, this is what it's like driving a brand new 1995 911. This is cool.
Lindsay's dad lived the life those old Porsche ads promised, and you can feel his presence when you drive the car. That's what preservation is all about.
This all ends with a national championship weekend where all the work comes to a head, the vehicles get judged, and aligning with the Lift Code 11 this year, we have our awards banquet where we name the category national champions and the grand national champion.
We've put our blood, sweat, and tears in this. This challenge has all the heart in the world, and we hope that you can see it.
We've had people that have won a trophy, 2 times, 3 times, and every year they're in tears and they give me the biggest hug when I hand them a trophy. And you would think that they've won before, but these teams, they don't take it for granted. They try so hard. These teams, these cars, they create a legacy of their own. They have their own iconic following, some of them do. When you see that, when you hear that, I mean, those are the things that give you chills.
I think that's what makes owning a Porsche special. We track our cars, we emotionally embrace our cars, and we have a shared experience with that shared passion.